Alright guys, forgot to video this, but this guy blew down. I just put him back up and threw bricks on him. I just set this back up. I gotta put his arms back on. Just set that tombstone back up. I gotta put this guy up. I gotta put this up. Oh, look at this. This pumpkin puck's all soaked in water. I'm sure that's junk. Oh, it's just totally full of water. Yeah, that's toast. Oops. Oh well. Gotta put this guy back on here. This just, that wind, man, was that wind rough last night. We laid this guy down. This tombstone fell over. And there's a tombstone up there on the porch. That was over here by the spooky tree. And then that reaper. So good times. And then last night I came out here and I zip tied our archway to the fencing, so it's all like cattywampus and it was blowing away. Like, yeah, it was crazy. But they got some of this done today. But I lucked out because all their sidewalk right here, all this piece of mine's all screwed up, but all their sidewalk is literally right there in their own yard. So I lucked out because, oh, you know what? Oh no, that is this piece, but it's their driveway. Because I think it was falling in, they dug it out. So yeah, we still, I mean, now we got this big hose in the way and all this stuff, and cats digging in this huge crack. But at least now it's not going to cave in. That's good news. But what a freaking mess. So I'm going to finish putting this stuff up and we'll be back at it. Alright, I think we got everything done here. Got the tombstone back up. The other tombstone back up over there. Got the spooky tree up. I think I moved it over a little bit, but oh well. Scarecrow's back up. Gravedigger's up again. Let's see. Everything else is good. Oh, Jesus. Whatever. Look at this mess. Cerberus is good. This guy I think's good. We got Grave Robber back up. Maybe it's me that this is leaning more because this is actually leaning. Like, man, this archway is really leaning, but I think it's because the earth is really leaning. This sidewalk really slants down now. What else did we do? I ripped out some grass from around some of the candles. I gotta rip out grass from in front of that pumpkin. We got the Old Faithful back up, the Grim Reaper there. I'm gonna rip some of this rip some of this grass up from around these pumpkins and stuff so you actually see them. And then I think I'm calling that done. And then we'll do our nightly update. But yeah, what a freaking disaster this is.
Together forever.
Yard haunt update.
When they swing open the gates of hell.
We're going to start over here because of all the shenanigans going on around here, and we're flooded out again. But so yesterday we had some pretty crazy winds. I wasn't thinking it was going to happen, and it was supposed to happen early Sunday morning if it was going to happen. late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. So I was just like, we'll see what happens. Nothing happened. I need to turn my 12-footer on. He hasn't been on in a while. But yeah, so we got hit by this storm, and I started watching, and I was like, man, it's getting windy. Like, it's getting like real windy. Listen to this water right here. They're pumping out of their hole. They're out of my way, sort of. I still got this freaking huge mess. But yeah, so I came out here last night, and it started getting really windy. And I looked at a couple things, and I was like, yeah, I won't mess with it. Everything will be fine. We won't mess with too much stuff here. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Went inside. Started raining some more. I'm like, okay. And then I started hearing the wind. Actually, I was recording last night's update, but just from in the garage, and I was like, man, I can really hear the wind. Because I wasn't like, no point doing an update. Nothing's changed. It's just raining. I don't want to come out here and do an update in the rain. Come out here, and like everything's blowing around, and I'm like, okay. So yeah, pump the brakes. Here, I laid down the grave digger. I laid down grave robber. Couldn't think of him. And then I think that was it. I picked up a couple tombstones, and then I was like, okay, I'm going in the house. And then I turned on the shower, got out of my wet clothes, because I was out here forever. I was soaked. And I hear this huge gust of wind, and then I hear thump, thump, thump. And I'm like, okay, what in the world was that? Run out here. Well, the scarecrow over by the spooky tree had fallen down. Fell face first. I'm not sure. I think some stuff on him's broken. Not sure. But he fell face first into the tombstone. So that was a whole issue in itself. And then the spooky tree was really leaning. What on earth is that noise? It's probably their hoses. I keep hearing like water spraying. This is a mess. They were all flooded out. This just sucks. But anyway, I ended up cutting the zip ties, laying the spooky tree down, and taking the arms and stuff off of that. So today I came out here and I filmed all that, got him all put back up, and everything's good to go. So we got the Old Faithful Grim Reaper. We got him hammered back in. We got our wolf was fine, and then Guard Zombie, we actually put his brand new mask on. The other one just was waterlogged and it was falling apart, and it looked really bad. So we got the new mask on him. Let's see if I can actually get him to go. But now you probably won't see his mouth or move or anything. Yeah, a little bit. Excuse me as I navigate this. Trip over these hoses. But we changed some stuff up here. And I'm not real sure what happened to her. She went off once, and I do believe she just broke. Unless I unplugged her. I might have unplugged her. Well, I don't know. I had her off. what's going on here. No, that's not working. Well, I don't know. I plugged her back in, and I plugged her back in today, and I finally got her to fire. She fired up and went, and I never paid attention. But when I came back earlier, she was like this. She won't reset. I don't know. I unplugged her, plugged her back in. Nothing. So, whatever. I guess trash can shall go after this year, because I ain't keeping any more broken shit. If it's broke, it's getting the hell out of here. Dark Princess, she's working just fine. And then our newest prop, like I said, we changed some stuff up. So I got rid of the ground breaker that was here, moved him to the other side, and then I added a different little tombstone here. But this guy, New England Haunter, made this for me. The head I made is just a little too heavy, and it's also like bumping the ground right now. I need like a bigger piece of rebar, and yeah, but still the head is a little too heavy, which sucks, because when I tried it out back, it was fine. So I don't know. It's just add insult to injury here this year. Everything here is going to hell. That's where we're at now. We got this thing out here, but I mean, he's moving around. It still looks kind of cool. Back and forth movement. I mean, I don't know. Still looks neat. He's still bobbling around, and you know, kind of looks like he's fighting to get out of the ground. I mean, he's supposed to come way up and then come back down. So, and then yeah, but anyway, before anything else pisses me off, let's move on. Yeah, we still got all the same old stuff here. Didn't really change anything else over here. We still got Strawman. Got Gravestone Ghoul back there in the back doing his thing. My ground breaker. See, that's what I love about static props. There's nothing to break. Nothing to go wrong. Like you fucker. But, yeah, over here we still got Eileen Wright. We got my dad's tombstone. We got this thing being overtaken by the goddamn pumpkins. And the kids carved a bunch of pumpkins. They're on the porch. And the skeletons over there. Then we added this shitty grave digger, or grave, whatever the hell. Added this thing over here. This looks like shit. I'm going to throw it away after this year, because it just looks like ass. I'm over it. But yeah, these guys all were laid down this year, last night. We got him back up. I don't think I have him quite in the same spot. I think I have him forward a little bit too much. But yeah, we got the Scarecrow back up. Yeah, see the... Oh, I just stepped on something. The bird broke his legs. Oh, I really put the kibosh to him there. But yeah, shocking. I was sitting here thinking about him last night. It's, man, I should lay him down. I should lay that thing down. And I didn't lay it down. And no sooner I said that, son of a bitch fell straight down, hit that tombstone, knocked that tombstone down, made all kinds of goddamn noise. And yeah, now it's broke. So I'm sure the head mechanism's broke in it now too. I haven't tried that. But yeah, got our archway, and it's crooked as hell. I can't give you a view from the road because I can't get to the goddamn road. But our archway's really leaning, but it's also because the sidewalk's really leaning, and the front yard's really leaning because this piece of sidewalk is really, really bent down here. Pretty much the whole front yard. But at least, I didn't show you that, at least they spared my driveway. They tore theirs all up. Their whole damn sidewalk and everything is sitting right there in their own yard. What a disaster for these guys. So at least they didn't tear mine all the way up. Yeah, other than that, you still got skeleton. Honestly, I don't even know if he works. Oh, that's good to know. I mean, the wind, I left him and Granny Bates and Caretaker. I left these guys up. I would walk over there, but as you see, I have a freaking pond over here right now. So, I don't even know, can I get him to activate? Does he still work?
There you are. I've been looking for you all night. I've come for you in regards to a serious matter.
Yeah, he's still good. So yeah, we got all this stuff put back up and everything. It was a pain in the ass. It sucked coming out here and dealing with that, but it is what it is. I have to go out here, go out and around, everything else, because, you know, can't walk on my own sidewalks. That and everything's a river. Wouldn't be so bad if they didn't use their shitty hoses, but their hoses, obviously you can hear them down here leaking. The ones are just pissing water like crazy. But they're pumping out all that water that I was showing you in the hole in my house. So this one's got a hole in it. That's what you hear squeaking. And it's spraying all this, which is now running back all the way back there. There's a big leak right in the center, right where those hoses are crossing. So this hose here is all this. Oh my, this one's leaking too. So those two are leaking, and it's pooling up in there, and it's running all the way down here, filling all this up, but you can see it right there. And it's river all the way into this puddle, and then it's running down here, running underneath those hoses, and it's pooling up right in here per usual. And then it finally found its way to come down here and then join together to form this big ass mess, and now it's running all the way down to my cars, just like it did the other day when we told them not to do that. And they hooked up these hoses to prevent that, and well, they used the shittiest hoses they got. So here we are. Anyway, yeah, we still got Granny Bates. She's still good to go, and all these other tombstones. I picked up everything today, got everything restaked down. We got Murderous Maple back up, and our pumpkin scarecrow. Other than that, guys, I do want to get the 8-foot obelisk out here. I got the new groundbreaker out here, and switched up some stuff. Nothing too crazy. Wanted to give you a little something new, and instead of just sewer updates. I'm super glad they're kind of out of my way, but not quite yet. Not quite. I mean, this huge dirt pile and stuff. So tomorrow they should be out of here. At least out of digging this up, and I should be able to not deal with the water and all that stuff tomorrow. They should be done pumping out of the hole in my yard and all this stuff. So that's good news. Other than that, my trick-or-treat is Sunday. This Sunday. Right now is Monday, so a week from yesterday, we got trick-or-treat here. So that's 4 to 5. Like I said, that they switched it to a trunk-or-treat because of obvious mess. Hopefully they get this all figured out and can get this mess cleaned up and get all this shit out of here. But after that, guys, I'm over it. I'm gonna start pulling stuff in. I know a lot of you go, "Oh, what the hell? You still got Halloween yet?" Like, yeah, well, I get it, but at the same time, my Halloween is kind of over. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, nothing happens here on Halloween. Trick-or-treat's already over with. I understand people are still gonna drive by. I'll still leave stuff out, but like, I'm gonna get the ferns, grab the ferns and get those out of here. I'm gonna grab the candles, pick those up and get them put away. All the little grass and stuff, I picked some up today and put away. Start getting, you know, like foam tombstones, stuff like that. Some of the ground breakers I'll pull in, just get rid of stuff. Not so much get rid of it, but start putting it away. I'll pick up some of the pumpkins and put those in the house. I'll just start slowly picking it up because, you know, when trick-or-treat is over with, like I said, nothing really else happens here. No one quite cares about Halloween on Halloween around here because Halloween technically already happened for us. And but yeah, usually we end up dark here on Halloween, and November 1st we shut everything off, so everything starts coming down anyway. So yep, that's where I'm at with it. I'm had enough for this season already. This whole mess has me extremely frustrated, as you can obviously tell, and I'm just over it. You know, stuff's breaking and getting tore up by the storm, which I knew was gonna happen, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's it. That's gonna be the update for today. At least you got to see some new stuff out here in the yard, and it wasn't a complete waste of your time. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Happy haunting.